If you're tired of weak Isekai protagonists and want absolute power fantasies, broken stats, and main characters flexing like walking cheat codes, this list covers the newest Isekai where the MCs barely pretend to struggle. Kicking off with number 15, Ugly Mug, Epic Fighter. Ugly Mug, Epic Fighter starts with a title that already sounds like it lost a bet, but don't let that fool you. The MC gets reincarnated with maxed out combat skills in the face of someone NPCs actively want to avoid. And honestly, that's half the fun. While most Isekai protagonists collect harems, this guy collects fear and awkward silence. Every fight feels unfair in his favour, yet the show leans into comedy instead of pure domination. Monsters show up confident, villains monologue, and then boom, fight's over before the dramatic music even warms up. What really sells it is how self-aware it is. The anime knows exactly how ridiculous, ugly but unstoppable sounds and doubles down. It's not deep, it's not emotional, but it's weirdly refreshing watching an MC who doesn't care about being liked. He just wants results. Think One Punch Man energy mixed with isekai awkwardness and zero social skills. Sliding to number 14, The Water Magician. The Water Magician is proof that element-based powers are only boring if the writer is lazy. This MC gets reincarnated with water magic and somehow turns the most underestimated element into a walking disaster. Healing, control. Combat, control. Entire battlefields, flooded. What makes it entertaining is how calm the protagonist is. While everyone else is shouting spell names like Pokemon attacks, he's quietly drowning armies. The pacing is smooth. The fights are clever and the villains constantly underestimate him because, of course, it's just water. That mistake never ages well. The anime leans heavily into strategy over raw screaming power, which honestly makes the OP moments hit harder. It's less about flashy explosions and more about watching enemies realize too late that they're already dead. It's subtle domination, and that's scarier than fireballs. Landing on number 13, I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. This one flips the Isekai formula and then laughs at it. The MC reincarnates thinking he's going to be a villain and accidentally becomes the most competent ruler in the galaxy. He's absurdly overpowered, but what really sells it is how his evil actions keep helping people. He's trying to exploit systems and instead, he fixes corruption. He wants fear, but earns loyalty. It's hilarious watching side characters worship him while he internally panics about being exposed as a fake tyrant. The power fantasy isn't just combat, it's political dominance, economic control, and strategic genius. If you enjoy Overlord-style misunderstandings mixed with galactic warfare, this hits the sweet spot. The MC's strength isn't just stats, it's the gap between how he sees himself and how the universe responds. Comedy gold. Looking at number 12, a wild last boss appeared. This anime wastes absolutely no time. The MC reincarnates as the final boss, like endgame raid level boss, right at the start. No leveling arcs, no tutorial village, just pure, why is the strongest being alive again energy. Watching the world react to someone who should not exist anymore is half the fun. Armies panic, heroes hesitate, gods side-eye the situation. The MC isn't evil, but the reputation does all the heavy lifting. Every encounter feels tense because the power gap is ridiculous, yet the story focuses on identity and purpose instead of non-stop slaughter. It scratches that overlord itch while feeling more mythological. You're not watching growth, you're watching consequences, and honestly, that's refreshing in a genre obsessed with grinding stats. Moving into number 11, I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level, Season 2. Season 2 doubles down on comfy chaos. The MC is still ridiculously overpowered, still immortal, and still pretending she just wants a quiet life while accidentally breaking reality. What makes this season fun is how the show embraces slice-of-life absurdity. Dragons, demons, spirits, everyone's strong, but she's stronger, and nobody questions it anymore. The humour comes from escalation. Problems appear dramatic, then dissolve because she solved them centuries ago. If you're expecting intense battles, this isn't it. But if you enjoy watching an OP character casually flex without caring, it's comforting in the weirdest way. It's like watching a retired champion casually dominate pickup games. Low stress, high charm, maximum chill. Rolling to number 10, Onmyo Kaiten Rebirth. This one blends Isekai with heavy Japanese mysticism, and it goes hard. The MC reincarnates with onmyoji powers that feel straight up unfair. Curses, seals, spiritual nukes. He's stacked. What stands out is the tone. It's darker, more serious, and leans into ritual-based combat instead of flashy shonen screaming. Villains aren't stupid, they're just outmatched. The anime respects its lore, which makes every OP moment feel earned instead of random. When the MC steps in, the energy shifts immediately. You know the fight's over. It's just a matter of how brutal it'll be. If you like Isekai that feels mature and atmospheric, this one quietly sneaks up on you. Dropping to number 9, Headhunted to Another World, From Salaryman to Big Four. Corporate Isekai is officially a thing, and somehow it works. The MC gets recruited not as a hero, but as executive-level talent. His power isn't just combat, it's leadership, strategy, and absurd adaptability. That said, when he fights, it's still unfair. Watching demons and generals respect him because he's more competent than everyone else is hilarious. The anime roasts office culture while turning it into a power fantasy. Meetings become war councils, promotions feel like boss battles, and the MC? Calm, collected, unstoppable. It's oddly satisfying watching professionalism become a superpower. If you've ever survived office politics, this anime feels personal. Sliding into number 8, Teogonia. Teogonia is raw. The MC starts weak in a brutal world, then awakens power that feels ancient and terrifying. Once the switch flips, the power gap becomes obvious. What makes it compelling is how violent and unforgiving the setting is. This isn't a cheerful isekai. People die, societies collapse, and power means survival. The MC's strength feels dangerous even to himself. Every fight carries weight, and when he wins, it's not clean. It's gritty domination. If you want OP with consequences, this one delivers. It's not here to comfort you, it's here to punch you. Looking at number 7, Apocalypse Bringer Minogra. This anime is unapologetically villain-coded. The MC reincarnates as an evil, godlike entity managing an entire civilization. Strategy games fans, this is your lane. He's overpowered, but the real flex is how he builds systems that crush opponents before battles even start. Watching nations panic as his influence spreads is deeply satisfying. The anime leans into dark fantasy without trying to soften it. This isn't about redemption, it's about dominance. And honestly, it commits fully. If Overlord made you root for the bad guy, Minogra pushes that idea even further. Moving to number 6, Magic Maker, How to Make Magic in Another World. This one scratches the creation itch. The MC doesn't just use magic, he invents it. That alone makes him terrifying. While others rely on tradition, he experiments, breaks rules, and rewrites the system. The OP factor comes from innovation. Every arc feels like watching someone speedrun Civilization. The joy is seeing other characters slowly realize they're witnessing history being rewritten. It's nerdy, it's satisfying, and it rewards patience. If you enjoy smart protagonists who dominate through knowledge, this is peak Isekai energy. Breaking into number 5, my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero's Gomoi. This anime is pure disrespect in the best way. The MC is an assassin whose stats casually eclipse the chosen hero. While the hero's busy doing speeches, the assassin's already cleared the dungeon. The power fantasy is sharp, fast, and efficient. Fights don't drag, enemies don't get second chances. It's refreshing watching a protagonist who understands stealth, planning, and execution. The anime quietly roasts traditional hero tropes by showing how useless they'd be against someone competent. Clean, effective. Charging at number 4, possibly the greatest alchemist of all time, alchemy finally gets the spotlight, and it's broken. The MC's creations are so overpowered they destabilize entire economies, potions that heal anything, weapons that trivialize combat. He's basically a walking cheat menu. What makes it fun is how casual he is about it. While kingdoms panic over balance, he's just crafting. The anime blends humor with world building, making the OP moments feel earned instead of random. Watching authority figures realize they can't control him is half the entertainment. This is power through creation, not destruction, and it still hits hard. Landing hard on number 3, I'm a noble on the brink of ruin, so I might as well try mastering magic. This one sneaks up on you. The premise sounds light, but the execution goes wild. The MC's mastery of magic escalates fast, and once it does, the power gap is absurd. What makes it special is the pacing. You see the growth, then suddenly realize he's untouchable. Political rivals, magical elites, ancient forces, it doesn't matter. And trust me, number 3, it'll mess with your head in the best way possible. The anime balances intelligence, ambition, and raw power beautifully. Climbing to number 2, S-rank Monster Behemoth. This is Monster Isekai done right. The MC reincarnates as an S-rank behemoth, and the anime never pretends balance exists. Watching humans react to an intelligent apex predator is endlessly entertaining. The OP moments come from sheer presence. Entire regions change behavior because he exists. The storytelling leans into fear, respect, and adaptation. You're not watching fights, you're watching ecosystems shift. It's dominance on a primal level, and it works incredibly well. Finally, claiming number 1, A Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai. This anime has no right being this good. The MC starts as a gatherer, but his abilities spiral into something completely unbalanced. Resource detect, survival mastery, combat scaling, it stacks fast. What makes it number 1 is how natural the progression feels before it explodes. Suddenly, he's outplaying warriors, mages, and monsters without even trying. The anime nails pacing, humor, and payoff. It feels grounded, then hits you with, oh, he's unstoppable now. That balance is rare, and it sticks the landing perfectly. That's the list. 15 new isekai where the main character wakes up and chooses domination. If I missed your favorite, drop it in the comments. Smash like if you love broken protagonists, subscribe for more anime chaos, and stick around, because the next list, it's even more unhinged.